Hercules was originally rumored to have some sort of appearance in the Eternals movie, and that was back before the Eternals movie was even officially announced. And I actually made a video about this over a year ago. And then in San Diego Comic-Con, the Eternals cast was released and revealed, and Hercules was nowhere to be seen. So we can pretty much just assume that we're not going to be seeing him in that movie. But that doesn't mean he won't show up somewhere else in Phase 4, because now we have a brand new report from CinemaSpot, and this is an exclusive. So of course I'm going to leave the link down in the description below, just in case you want to check it out. But they are saying that Hercules will make his live-action debut in the MCU in the near future, and that's all they say, just in the near future. So I assume that means Phase 4, so probably one of the movies that we've had announced, or at least probably. It is possible he could be getting his own solo project, whether that's a Disney Plus series or a solo movie, but I highly doubt that, especially because just back a week or two, they announced that Disney is creating a live-action remake of the Disney Hercules cartoon movie. So they're going to be making another live-action remake of one of the Disney animated movies, and this time it's going to be Hercules. So that kind of wouldn't make sense to have two Hercules movies coming out in the same time period, or within the same couple of years, especially when it's coming from the same company. I mean, things would just get really confusing there. So I highly doubt he's getting his own movie. There is still a possibility he could show up in Eternals, but at this point I highly doubt it. But then the next big spot where he could possibly show up is Thor Love and Thunder, and this is the most likely spot because Thor and Hercules have had a very rich history in the past, and it would make sense. Plus, I mean, they're both gods hang out with each other, so why not? And Taika Waititi has said that Thor Love and Thunder is going to be, or what they have planned for the movie, it feels like they just got a bunch of kids and told them to make an awesome epic story, and then it just sounds like a bunch of little kids created a story and made their imagination go crazy. So having Hercules in there would definitely be something crazy like that. Especially if we got a Thor versus Hercules, I think that would be a really cool moment we could have in here. Now, as for what Hercules' involvement in the MCU could mean, he could join the Avengers. I think that's definitely a possibility, because if they have him show up in Thor Love and Thunder or whatever movie it is, I highly doubt it's just going to be a one-off. He'll probably show up somewhere else down the line, and I think the Avengers is a great spot. He could join the new Avengers. Actually, on the most recent Avengers cartoon, Avengers Assemble, in one of the final seasons of the show, the original six or seven Avengers had died or retired or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched it. But then the new Avengers were formed, and it's basically what's happening in the MCU. Because on the show, it was Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Vision, Ant-Man, Wasp, and characters like that. And then Hercules ended up joining the team because they needed some more members. So they could do this exact same thing in the MCU. We're forming the new Avengers with all these new characters because, well, half the original Avengers are dead or retired. So you got to have some new heroes here. And Hercules would be a great character to do that with. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on this. What movie do you want to see Hercules pop up in? And do you want to see him as a part of the new Avengers? So thanks so much for watching. Please remember to drop a like and smash the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.